Chapter 1. The Wrong Number. My name is James. I am a husband. My wife's name is Sarah. I am an accountant. I work with numbers. My life is very quiet. It is very normal. But for 2 weeks, my phone rings every day. It is always the same number. It is an unknown number. I do not know this person. It is always an old woman. The first time I answered. I said, "Hello?" The woman's voice was very soft and very old. She said, "Mark? Is that you, Mark?" I was confused. I do not know a man named Mark. I said, "I am sorry. You have the wrong number. My name is James." The old woman was very quiet. Then she said, "Oh, I am sorry. I am very sorry to bother you." Then she hung up the phone. I did not think about it. It was a mistake, a simple mistake. But she called again the next day, and the next day, for 2 weeks, every day, the same unknown number. Every day, the same old sad voice. "Mark, please." Every time I was very polite. I said, "Ma'am, I am sorry. This is the wrong number." I said, "Please check your number. My name is not Mark." I felt bad for her. She was old, she was confused. But I was very busy. I had my own work. I had my own life. I just wanted the calls to stop. Chapter 2. The Memory. Today the phone rang again. It was Tuesday. I was at my desk. I was working. The numbers were very difficult. I had a headache. I was very tired. I saw the unknown number on my phone. I was angry. I did not want to answer. I wanted it to stop. But I answered the phone. I do not know why. I said, "Hello?" I was not polite this time. My voice was cold, but the old woman did not ask for Mark. Her voice was different today. It was not confused. It was shaking. It was very, very weak. She said, "Mark, honey, it's Mom." My heart stopped. My work, the numbers, everything disappeared. She said, "I just wanted to hear your voice. Are you okay, my son? Are you eating? I am worried about you." Her voice hit me. It hit me very hard. I thought about my own mother. My mother died last year. She was sick for a very long time. I missed her every day. I missed her voice. I missed her calls. I remembered her last phone call. It was a Monday. I was at my office. I was in a big, important meeting. I was very busy. I saw her name on my phone. My mother was calling. I did not answer the call. I rejected the call. I pushed the red button. I sent her a message. I wrote, "I am busy, Mom. I am in a meeting. I will call you later." I never called her later. She died that night, in her sleep. I never heard her voice again. I rejected my mother's last call. This memory is a stone in my heart. It is a very heavy, cold stone. I will never forget that day. The old woman was still on the phone. She was waiting. "Mark, are you there, honey?" I could not speak. My throat was tight. I said, "I am sorry. You have the wrong number." I hung up the phone. I sat at my desk. I felt terrible. I felt sick. Chapter 3. The Angry Man. 2 days passed. My life was not good. I had a fight with my wife, Sarah. It was a very big fight. It was a very bad fight. We shouted. We were both very angry. We shouted about money. We shouted about my work. I said, "I work hard every day for this family. I am always tired." Sarah said, "You are not here. You are always at your office. You are a ghost in this house. You do not talk to me." Her words hurt me. I felt very angry. I felt very lonely. I left the house. I slammed the door. I went for a walk. It was cold outside. I was in the dark park. I sat on a cold, wet bench. I was the loneliest man in the city. My phone rang. I looked at the screen. It was the unknown number. It was the old woman again. Today I was not patient. I was not sad. I was just angry. I was full of pain from my fight. I answered the phone. I wanted to shout. I wanted to scream. I wanted to say, "Stop calling me. Leave me alone. I am not Mark. I am not your son. I have my own problems." I opened my mouth to speak. I was ready to shout, but I did not speak. I heard a sound. It was not a voice. It was crying. The old woman was crying. It was a very soft, very sad sound. She did not say hello. She just whispered. She whispered into the phone. She was crying. "Mark, Mark, my son, why don't you answer me? I am so alone. I miss you. Please, just call me. I am so scared." My anger disappeared. My fight with my wife disappeared. All my small problems were gone. This was not a mistake. This was not a wrong number. This was a mother, a very lonely, very sad mother. My mother was gone, but this mother was here, and she needed a son. Chapter 4. The Answer. I stood in the cold, dark park. I looked at my phone. I could hang up. I could block this number. I could walk away. I could go back to my angry, lonely life. I thought about my mother's last call. I rejected her. I pushed the red button. I cannot push the red button again. I cannot hang up on this mother. I must answer this call. I took a big, deep breath. The cold air hurt my chest. My voice was shaking. I tried to speak. I said, "Hello, Mom." No, that was wrong. I said, "Hello, Mum. Hello, I am here. I am here." She stopped crying. There was silence on the phone. Then she spoke. "Mark? Oh, Mark, you answered. You are okay." Her voice was full of light. She was so happy. I did not lie. I did not say yes. I did not say no. I just said, "I am here. I am okay. How are you? Are you okay? How was your day?" I listened. I just listened. She talked for 20 minutes. She told me about her day. She told me about her cat. The cat was sick. She told me about the weather. It was a normal, simple conversation. I did not talk. I just listened. I listened to a stranger. I listened to a lonely old woman. It was the phone call I missed. I was answering my mother's last call. I was answering the call I rejected. That was 6 months ago. Her name is Eleanor. Her son, Mark, was a soldier. He died 5 years ago. He was her only son. She has no one. I am not Mark. She knows I am not Mark. But I am her son now. I visit her every week. I bring her food. I fix her old radio. We talk. We drink tea. I am not a stranger. She is not a stranger. She is my mother. I lost my mother, but I found a new one. I finally answered the phone.